Well, welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. I love the new single Touch Grass. I feel like it's such a relatable concept, but also really fun. Do you remember the exact moment that inspired this song?
Oh, thank you so much. I love this song as well. I'm so glad it's resonating with people. It's nice to see. Um, inspired the initial spark of the song? I mean, I've always had the phrase touch grass written down in my notes, and every time I go into a session, I kind of like pull out my notes and see how I'm feeling, what I want to write about. But it's just been like this funny thing that me and my best friend say, like, if I'm being really diabolical and like need a reality check, I'll always be like, I need to go outside and touch some grass. So it's always been like funny vibes. But I think like beneath that, it's actually also quite emotional and deep and an actual thing that when it comes to social media and being on your phone, like I was struggling with at the time. So I mean, I love Chelsea and Sai, obviously. We're so comfortable working with each other. So and I said, "Hey, we should write a song called Touch Grass." I want it to be like happy fun, but that have that element of like sadness in it too, that I'm battling with this, addiction to my phone or whatever. So yeah, it kind of like stemmed from that, and then it became its own thing, and I'm so proud of it, and I love this song a lot.
Yeah, and that feeling of social media addiction, it must be really hard to balance that as an artist because in a way, it's an opportunity for you to reach new audiences and share your music and share like news about tours and things like
Mhm.
that. So how has your relationship with social media changed since writing Touch Grass?
I would definitely say it's still a relationship I'm working on. It's a very toxic relationship. I have like really good days and really bad days. It just kind of depends on what's going on in my life at that time. But I would say it's definitely given me like freedom and like hearing that other people also battle with, feelings like that with their phone. So it's been quite nice to feel like I'm not alone in that. But yeah, like you said, it's really hard to find the balance and the difference between, hey, I'm like an artist and this is my working platform, and this is really personal to me and I'm like taking everything really personally. So it's, finding that balance and that happy medium of, okay, so what's the discipline here? Like, how long am I allowed to be on my phone? Do I just post and leave? Like, what do I do? So I'm still figuring that part out.
Yeah, do you feel like artists do feel a pressure to be like on social media all the time?
Totally. I mean, it feels like, especially I find like if something goes well on there, it's kind of like you're chasing that constantly. And I think like it's the only sense of like community that you have, like if you see like your fan base, like even for me with this tour I just did, seeing the fan base grow and people connect with me, that's like really addicting and you want that to keep going. So I think because we feel like we have the access to doing that and you want things to go viral and whatever, it can be really, yeah, toxic and have like a hit on your self identity and how you feel about yourself. So I think, yeah, it's really it's difficult for everyone, not just artists. But I think when that business element comes into it too, it can be, the lines are blurred. I think the lines are blurred. Yeah.
What does touching grass personally mean for you? How do you switch off?
How do I switch off? I recently discovered this place called Soak House. It's like a bathhouse, and you like get a massage, and then you like lock your phone in this little like locker, and you have like an hour and a half access to these mineral pools, sauna, steam room. They have the tea station. So I've been going there a lot because it's very really makes me feel like I can actually switch off and take care of my body. And yeah, it's been really nice. And I think spending time with my family has been really beautiful. My sister, my partner, going to the movies alone is also one of my favorite things to do. Um, yeah, it's all the cliche things, but they really do, yeah, make a difference with day to day stuff and being offline.
Yeah, and the saunas are so good. I recently bought a membership to the one nearest me, and I was like, why is everyone raving about it? And when I tried it, I was like, no, it just like really helps to switch off. It does.
It
So
does. It really does.
yeah. And just a bit of some fun questions around social media, I guess. But what's your biggest social media guilty pleasure?
Ooh, my biggest social media. I mean, I love like a deep TikTok scroll and Like one of my favorite things about that is like finding funny videos and sending them to my sister and like my best friend, and it only being funny to us. Like I actually think that's quite beautiful about social media. So that would probably be like my favorite thing. I spend a lot of my time editing and posting, or like finding content ideas to do. Um, but yeah, I would say, yeah, finding funny videos and sending them to my family. Yeah, that would be my pleasure.
I was gonna ask if you had one app that you could delete forever, what would it be? But I'm guessing maybe TikTok, just based on how you answered that.
I think, well, this is the thing. Like, I think they're also quite beautiful spaces to be a part of, like having that community and access to fans or friends and family and being able to share creative things that you do online is also so rewarding and fulfilling. So I think, as much as I say that I struggle with it, I would also really miss it as well, because we're so used to that and we make things and we want people to see them. Like no one's making like I mean, I'm sure there are some people that just make things to feel good, but you're proud of it. You want people to see it and that's not anything to be ashamed of. So I think I would miss it even if I deleted them. But I have deleted everything before. I did like 2 weeks at the end of last year. I was in a writing camp and 2 weeks deleted everything and it was awesome. It was so good. So sometimes I'll do that. I'll be like, okay, maybe like 1 week every month, nothing, no scrolling. That's the goal.
Yeah, cool. And you wrote and recorded this song in under 6 hours, which is incredibly fast. So what was the energy like in the room when you made this song?
Really high. I feel like once you find something that the room is all agreed on, it's like really quick. Things happen really fast. So like if we find it's usually finding the idea that everyone feels really good about in the room, and once you've locked that in, everything kind of just happens in like an hour and a half. So yeah, it was definitely like high energy, really fun. We have fun in the studio. It's not. I didn't really feel pressure or like it was. I was trying to make something for the sake of making something. Um, yeah, it was just fun.
And you've been supporting Peach PRC. So I think you finished the Australian ones now and you're off to New Zealand next. Is that right? Yeah. And what's it been like bringing Touch Grass to new audiences during that tour?
It's been so fun. Like I'm literally having the time of my life. I don't want it to end. It's made me just fall in love with touring and being on stage and yeah, I learn something new every show, like about myself, about the audience, about my show, about the songs that are resonating with everyone. So it's been really cool to have a song come out and then, kind of welcome it into the world and be like, this song just came out. Um, yeah, and I feel like everyone's really been loving it. So that's been really nice too. I don't want it to end. I'm like, please don't, I don't want it to end.
And how do you approach supporting other artists such as Peach PRC as opposed to when you do headline shows?
I think like selfishly that there is an element of less pressure in a way because it's like when it's your own headline show, you're worrying about everything, how many tickets you're selling, if this person knows what they're doing. So it's been nice, I get like working on a bigger scale project where it's like a huge agency, a huge promoter, and everything is so like, So that's been really cool to be a part of. It feels very professional. And yeah, I mean, I guess it's like it just feels like more fun because yeah, there's less pressure and more just like let's have fun. Like that's how it feels, especially with my dancers. Like we're having the best time up there. We live to be on stage. We live and breathe that. So it's been nice, low pressure and just fun.
Yeah, it's nice when you can have fun too. And as you said, there's a bigger team. So you've got someone else that's kind of taking the risk, doing all the logistics, and you can just go do music which you love, have fun at the same time. And the music video is so fun. So can you tell me a bit about the visuals behind it?
The video we shot at my cousin's farm. So they have like a big farm 3 hours away. And we knew my creative director, and she directs all my videos. Longtime friend, Bianca Georgievska. I always show her the songs, and I'm like, hey, I want to do this song next. Like, let's brainstorm what we think it should be. And again, like dancing is number one, usually the priority with videos. But we wanted it to feel more so like an ensemble dancing rather than I'm the star and the artist. So yeah, that's why we've got the four boys, which they're amazing. And yeah, we just wanted to feel like cults in the farm dancing together. No one's the star. Everyone's just like, woo. Yeah. So we feel like we did a really good job, and it feels, I like that the video matches the song in a way that you don't really expect it to. I think that's quite beautiful. Yeah, very proud of it.
Yeah, it's so nice that you got to record it in like a family home as well and have that personal connection to it that I'm sure your family can connect to even more now as well.
Yes, definitely.
So you've got a couple more shows with Peach PRC. Then what's next for you? What do you have in store for the rest of the year?
I'm definitely writing a lot more. I'd love to work on my album. That's like my next big goal. I'll probably do another song soon. Got a lot of travel planned. Like I'm spending a lot of this year not in Australia, which is exciting. But I'll be back. I'll be back for shows. I'd love to do another headline. I'm always like planning what's next. But yeah, it's been nice to kind of just enjoy the momentum of this song. It feels like yeah, people are starting to notice me more, and that feels nice.